How do I get better results with my dental recall? You might be asking yourself whether you're getting the best results with your patient recall. And if I'm honest, the truth is you're probably not, which is great news. Because that means that there are probably many patients that if you use the strategy I'm going to give you in this presentation, you will get back into your practice. Before I give you the strategy, what is a good result? It really depends on how much you do when you're recalling your patients. But let's just say 2 to 4% recall would be pretty good. Anything up to 10% recall would be really good. And using the right strategies and techniques, we've had up to 24.6% recall patients coming back to our dentist practices. So how do you get 24.6% of your patients back into your practice? You use a communication sequence. You use a number of steps to remind and incentivize your patients to come back into your practice. Here are some statistics that will make the point clearer. 2% of appointments are made on the first contact, 3% on the second point of contact, 5% of appointments are made on the third point of contact, 10% on the appointments are made on the fourth contact, and staggeringly 80% of appointments are made on the 5th to the 12th contact point. So one of the key techniques of getting more of your patients back into your practice is by communicating with them a number of times. Using a sequence to get your patients back into your practice. To help you do your recall effectively, I've put together a free interview presentation with my master recall strategist where we discuss the 7 secrets you must know before you recall your dental patients. In the interview, he explains exactly what you need to know when doing your recall in your practice. He talks about how to maximize the number of people who return to your practice. I'm also going to give you the process we use to get patients back into our clients' practices. But that's not all. I'm going to give you a bonus number 1, which is the telephone script we use at Dental Marketing Guaranteed on the first call we make to the recall patients for our dentists. Bonus number 2 is a list of the 10 offer incentive examples that you can slot into your practice as an incentive for your patients to return to your practice. If you're asking whether you need to use incentives, then the answer to that question is an absolute 100% yes. You need to use incentives to give people a reason to put coming back into your practice on top of their to-do list. You get free access to the interview, the sequence and the bonuses right now. All you have to do is invest the postage and packaging of £1.99 so that I know you're serious about when it comes to recalling your patients. Simply click the button that just appeared below now to get instant access to the interview and we'll send you the bonuses. What will happen if you don't do patient recall effectively? Well, one thing happens. Your patients will eventually go to your competitors for their dental treatment. Especially in this current economic climate where patients are being attracted by incentives to change to a new practice. More dental practices are becoming much more aggressive in the way they attract people to become their patients. So click on the button below and start getting great results from your dental recall and get your patients into your practice today.